Good evening, welcome to another video from the series The Count Cooks. Ο Κόμις μαγειρεύει με τα μουσικής. Raise a toast to your Gothic host, as per usual. Now, I supposed to have cooked last week, but cooking, you have to have the inspiration, the motivation, the time, and you have to make the effort. You don't just cook, you create. So, because I wasn't in such a mood, for all sorts of reasons, I chose not to cook. But I'm doing this today. So, I'm going to cook a very simple dish, because cooking doesn't have to be complicated. I'm going to cook roasted aubergines with curry. When I say roasted aubergines, what you do, you cut them, you slice them, you make them like cubes, small pieces. You put all sorts of spices on top. I'll tell you which ones later. A little bit of oil, just a drop of water, just a little bit like that, and you stick them in the oven for 25 minutes on cooking sheet of paper, as they call it, and they come out very well. They're not quite done, because they're gonna following that, we're gonna put them in the wok or in the saucepan or whatever, and mix them with the rest of the stuff. But it's a very nice dish, because you can eat it in so many different ways. You can eat it with rice, with dark rice, with brown rice, with papadom, with all kinds of stuff, with naan, all these different Indian breads. And if you want a bit of meat, you can always accompany it with a little bit of chicken if you want. But this is the vegetarian version, as we call it, and it can be eaten as a main dish or as a side dish, together with the rest of the stuff I just said. So we have a very great variety of music today, from so many different aspects, 80s and 90s, of course. And let's move slowly this way and set up everything as it should be. Right, we have, before I start, we have Gitane de Mon, the lady from Christian Death. We have Christian Death, we have Malaise, and we have another band which is called, I don't know how many of you know it, Death Ride 69. A great little number. It's like post-punk, it's not so much goth, but it's a good song. I like it, and I chose it to accompany the food today. So let's start the usual way, turning up the heat, and in the meantime we can always start our music. Let's start with Gitane de Mon. Incendiary Lava, it's called. Chopped onions, the first thing we do. I don't want to get too hot, because it starts spitting oil all around. quite lots of it. 2 onions you need. Many people like aubergines, but it's such a useful vegetable. You can make so many things with it. It goes with everything, with meat, all kinds of meats, on its own. Cheers! Raise a toast to your Gothic host. By the way, some people saw they were asking me about it, what I posted yesterday about having a nice month, wishing everybody a nice month. And they were asking, because it was 1st of April, if what I wrote I meant it, or was it like a joke because of 1st of April. Some people had decided that it was a joke, some people were wondering, some people didn't know what to think. Well, time will tell. Be patient, you will see. You can always come to the shop and ask me. Then I'll tell you. Great little track. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's follow that with the one that is not so well known, Death Ride 69, and it's funny title called Elvis Christ. Now next we put the crushed garlic. Not for too long, I don't want to go brown. And almost immediately we've got salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. That's optional, because I've already got the garlic, but I like garlic a lot. Coriander powder, spices, you got to put the right amount at the correct time. Garam masala, the mix of spices. Nice and soft. And turmeric, curcuma and curry powder. The last of the king of spices. If you eat curry every day or quite often, it helps with your memory, you know. You got like 50% less of getting Alzheimer's. That's what science says. Who can argue? Now, next. Chopped tomatoes. Hope you like this track. I think it's great. It's not too goth. It's something in between. Dark, post-punk. And last thing, we add the coconut milk. Great track. For the next one, let's hear Malays and Sudden Hours. I used to play Malays a lot in my parties. Late 90s. Great band. Now we simmer. Wish people in DJs in clubs rather played a bit more of 90s goth, because they just seem to ignore it. It's either 80s or very very little 90s and post-punk. There's so many good bands both bands in the 90s. I don't know why they keep ignoring them. I wish I could get a night somewhere and play proper goth music. Not that everybody else doesn't play proper goth, but you know, a bit of different style, I would say. It's great to mix old and new at the right time. If you mix at the wrong time, it doesn't sound good. Mix at the right time, and not only 80s and 90s. You can mix with other eras, even with late 70s or early 70s. Right, I think it's time for the aubergines. To make an appearance. There you go. Nice and soft from the oven. Let them soak. Excellent. One of my favorites of mine from the 90s, Malays and Sudden Hours. And last for today, Christian Death, and This Is Heresy. Coming along great. About 4 or 5 minutes should be alright. Should be ready.
At my throat, they shall lick the dust like serpents. Hold your tongue. Get thee behind me. For my fortunate eyes of truth.
The aromas of this dish are unbelievable.
shall the wicked, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph on earth? Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph on earth?
There's a shorter version of this song, but I chose this one, it's more interesting.
Loathsome parasites that cling to the crust, the cloth and the skin, soaked in blood of men, not the body of Christ. This is heresy. This is heresy. I admit in no way approval.
Wonderful track. I hope you enjoy today's music, and I hope also you enjoy the cooking. The food is coming along wonderfully well. And the timing is also quite good. And it's dare to say ready. Well, this is supposed to, you know, I'm not one of decorating dishes with, you know, edible flowers and all this rubbish. This you can always decorate with chopped parsley or chopped coriander if you like. So, you know. Get an idea of what it looks like. Afterwards I'll photograph this and put it up, post it on the internet, Facebook and Instagram. And you will see it properly. And I suggest you make this dish because it's easy, it doesn't have many ingredients, it's well, I think less than €4 you can eat 2 days in a row. 2 to 4 people, I think. So, there you go. Lovely dish. So now slowly I'm gonna turn all this around, hopefully, if I find So far so good, I think. There you go. Well, I will not keep you any longer. 25 minutes is good enough. Raise a toast to your Gothic host. Oven baked aubergines, curry, beautiful dish. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week or the week after, I think, in 2 weeks from now. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay goth, and pop up and see me in the shop. I'll tell you all about it if you'd like to know. See you soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. And please do write a comment underneath the video in YouTube. Doesn't take long. Just one line. Thank you. Bye for now.